Alright. So the vertical lives they tend to push more viewers for the vertical lives, but we'll see.
Don't let anyone in or out of the lab, and don't let the incubator dip below 37 Celsius. And please, don't touch anything. You understand?
Watching Dexter.
Satisfying.
Hello. Hi, people. A couple people come in. What's going on? I'm back on YouTube. I just crawled out of bed, so I look like crap. My puppy's sleeping right now, so I got a chance.
I don't want to get in between us, but you still want her? God, no, Lila's insane. Destructive and naturally occurring.
For those of you guys that don't know, Chewy has passed on. He's on the Rainbow Bridge.
Angel, here's the real truth. Lila's just using you to get me.
Thank you for the like.
So what? So what?
You guys are welcome to chat.
Damn sure no one was hiding.
I'm pretty sure chat's on.
First it was divorce, then getting stabbed was about picking. Now this thing with dokes.
I'm gonna do all messages.
Too dark. I mean, I need a light at the end of the tunnel.
No pull.
Light is it. Right?
Shopping.
I like that.
Hair products.
Lila's no solution. She's a problem.
Boom, boom.
Shall we? It's like my little groupies.
I have Chewy on my merch. That's so cool.
I couldn't tell.
Was my brother at risk?
We had him covered. It would have forced you to divide your loyalties. Plus, I didn't want to appear to favor you.
I don't think you favor me anyway.
Yeah.
Stupid you.
Not until you tell them.
Special Agent Levy? You're giving jokes to the press?
Best way to bring him in.
If you publicly accuse him...
I'm not accusing anyone. Dokes is wanted for questioning. And that's what my press release says.
It was to destroy him.
He's doing a fine job of destroying himself without my help.
He's not your man.
He is, however, my prime suspect.
Look. I'm willing to work with you on this. But only if you let me take leave with the media.
Lieutenant, I am not letting you anywhere near the media. He may be your ex-partner. He may be your best friend. What he is to me is a suspect. So you deal with that however you need to. And you will give me your complete cooperation.
Well, hell.
Get yourself out of a job.
We got a like. YouTube notifications suck.
Smart.
I wish I could share it to
Hello?
TikTok.
I wasn't sure I should call.
I'm glad you did.
It's probably best I move on. The kids were so happy to see me yesterday.
Hello, people.
You know, unhappy.
What's going on?
Well, that's good, right?
Been a minute.
Is it over? The violence?
Yes.
It's gonna take a while for people to start coming back through. Because I am the most inconsistent motherfucking bitch you'll ever meet. Goodness gracious. So, the two people that's in here, you're welcome to chat. If you are chat, tap the screen or something. There you go. Bitter pill to swallow. Hey. And guess what? I'm on TikTok now. I got like 36 or 37,000 followers over there. It's a lot less BS over there.
Sort of intense around here.
Oh, how did they catch him?
For me, at least. I mean, there's drama everywhere, but not for me over there right now, at least. How have you been? Yeah. come over to TikTok. Over there. I go live. I'm starting to go live more. I do a lot of videos. Hey Brian, I recently had a Chewy just passed June 10th, and it was really hard for me. I went through some real rough times as my service dog of 15 years, and then TikTok people came together and they got me a new little puppy, and it's amazing. He looks a lot like Chewy, except for he's got some white on him, and he's got his own little personality though. But I'm still not over Chewy passing, and this has just been a distraction, keeping me from crying constantly. But yeah, it was like the end of the month, and it was to the point to where Chewy went down and went down hard, and we needed to get him in and have him put down because I didn't want him to suffer, and he was already suffering. So I kept him medicated as I could over the weekend with medications I knew dogs could take, like gabapentin and stuff like that. But he had to go in, and they did a vet visit, and then they came out, and then they did the euthanasia at home, and then we put him in a casket, and we cremated him in a casket. And then we're going to put his ashes in another casket my husband's built for him. And we're going to bury that in the backyard so the dogs have a place to go visit him. And the little man, you got to go check out my TikTok or even my shorts on here now, because I've been posting videos of him. He's such a cutie. But the bond isn't there like it was with Chewy yet, but it'll come. It's just right now I had to get him so that I could get him in training. And I was surprised that these people from TikTok, they just like, they seen what I was going through, and they knew I was looking and trying to find the best deal, and trying to talk breeders into letting me get one because it was going to be a service dog. And fine, next thing I know, I get a knock at the door, and here's my doggy. So, you know what I'm saying? And, well, knocked the door, here, go get your doggy. And I went and got my doggy. He wasn't too far away. It was pretty nice. But I was surprised. And I was surprised that people from TikTok even have my address, but girl, I have a new phone now, so I've lost like so many contacts. I don't know who's who anymore. And like my WhatsApp, I haven't been on in so long, and so many brand deals use WhatsApp. So, because like with TikTok, I'm in the TikTok shop in the Creator Reward program, and that's where most of my like brand deals and business deals come through. Yeah, I was surprised, like, they just like, and they weren't even like a group of friends. They just all, these random people came together and was like, get your dog. Yeah, message me on Facebook. There you go. I forgot about Facebook. I just put it on my phone the other day because before I got this one, I was trying to figure out like one that would be the right age around the time it's training, so that I didn't have to get him so early. But getting him earlier, I think, is getting him to bond with me more. Whoever else is in here, you're welcome to chat. I don't think I have subscriber mode on. But yeah. But yeah, long story short, like on the dog deal, is just TikTok came through for me and was able, because of them, I got my baby now, and it was an extremely good deal. He's a fully AKC, got perfect grill, he's perfect coloring, and they adopted him for 400, and it's like, wow. Or he was adopted for 400. That's insane for a Shih Tzu. I was surprised. And then I got on there boo-hooing and snotting and everything, just telling people thank you, I appreciate you for what you did, and helping me, and coming together and praying and wishing, and the ones that helped financially, just all together. It showed me there's still some faith in humanity. Because I was in a bad spot after Chewy passed. I was not in a good place. Yeah, because I was going downhill. I was just like, no. That dog had been with me for 15 years, and it saved my life, and he was like my child. And I know people say that about their dogs all the time, but with him being my service dog and have saved my life as many times as he had, like the bond that was there was so much stronger than any dog I've ever had. And he's amazing. And I don't know what I'd do without that little shit, but I'm having to deal and learn. And hopefully this little guy here will, because I'm his mama, and he's going to be trained the same way Chewy was, so hopefully he'll be able to do the same things and act the same way. Not the same personality, but you know what I'm saying? You know, act right when he's supposed to act right and all that. Because some dogs just aren't good at being service dogs. They have to go through a lot more training, and some of them just, they know what they're supposed to do, and they do it, and it doesn't take a whole lot of training. So luckily I have a guy that does military training and service dog training, so he's going to do it. He's a buddy of my husband's, so I got lucky on that. Yeah, there's a video on my TikTok that says, you know, nothing will ever replace your heart dog. But when you get a new dog, they'll never know the shoes they have to fill or the heart they'll have to mend. But you'll grow to love them in their own way. And it was a really sweet thing. And someone sent me the song, and then I put videos to it. You should see him, because we've got him, and then my husband's got a Rhodesian Ridgeback and a Sissy still. So we've got 3 dogs. The Rhodesian Ridgeback is, my husband now has 2 service animals. One works at night, one works in the day. And yes, it's 100% legit for one person to have 2 service dogs. You just cannot have 2 people with 1 service dog. And but this new dog instinctually can feel his PTSD or his rage and all that, like out of nowhere. He'll feel it and like hit before my husband even reacts or shows any signs. That dog is right in his face, like, hey, what's going on? What's wrong? I'm right here. Okay, you have a good one. Whoever's else in here, you can chat. It's not like I haven't talked to everybody in a long time. We got some emojis going down here, though. Someone's tapping. Appreciate it. I don't know how to get these people that get all, like, when they do vertical lives, they get a whole bunch of random people, like, the algorithm pushes them out, like it would on TikTok or Bigo or whatever. But it's not working for me. It says your channel is dead. We're figuring it out. Yeah, but the actual ride to go get the pup was a pain in the butt. But it took about an hour and a half to go get him, and the place we got him from, he had already had all of his shots and everything that he needs so far, so he just has to go in now and get a booster. And he's littler than Chewy. I think he's gonna be a smaller breed than Chewy. So, like breed of Shih Tzu. But apparently I got up in the middle of the night last night to let him go pee and took him to the pads because I didn't want to go outside. And I fell asleep sitting there on the floor waiting for him to go potty. And he ran around in the house for a little while. Crazy, crazy. Well, I guess we'll get off here if nobody else wants to chat. Hey, Sharon. Yes, I did. Chewy passed, and we'll just all together. TikTok came together and got me another puppy. He's another Shih Tzu, and he looks a lot like Chewy. I'm still grieving my baby, but at the same time, I gotta start bonding with this dog so that he can be, because he starts training soon, and it's gonna be a long little journey here in the beginning. I remember when I started with Chewy, it was like, but yeah, I was surprised. People just was like, they seen how tore up I was. When I lost Chewy, I was in a bad place, and people could see it, and they could tell that something was wrong. And I told them what happened, and these people they just were worried about me. And next thing I know, they're like, "Here, go get your dog," and because I had found one for adoption for $400, because he's like a $5,000 dog, but they were adopting him out, and I was like, I want that dog. And they came together and got him. It was extremely nice, and then I offered to pay everyone back because it was just because we had just married Chewy, so we had all that expense, and we're on a limited income anyway, so I had people that were trying to like give me money to help, and I was like, no, I insist on paying back. And some of them absolutely said no, but the ones that were like, all right, if you insist. But like one of them, she's gonna let me do it, but I have a feeling she's not gonna take it. She just wants to see if I'll do it. And then another one, because she's a sweetheart. And then another one she disappeared. She helped me, and then now she's just disappeared. I was like, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm gonna try to still get in contact with her. I sent her a thing, and that's actually her Cash App, or if it's a shared Cash App, or so I want to talk to her before I send her the money, because she let me split it up in 2 months. So I was like, that's awesome that everybody came together and did that for me. I'm still in shock, but hey, is what it is. There's 8 people in here now, and nobody else talking but Sharon. Hello. You're welcome to chat. I'm over on TikTok now, Sharon. There's a lot of videos of the puppies on TikTok, and then I just recently started posting them on here. So if you wanna look at the puppy, you can check him out. Hey, little Texas tornado, how you doing? Yeah, it's gotten to be it's a little less stressful over there, and I'm doing really good. I'm almost 37, or 30, I know I'm at 36, but I think I'm close to 37,000 followers over there. And a lot of them I'm like really good friends with. But I want to be able to come back over here and start doing some stuff again. But I want to see what kind of numbers I can pull into the room, if it's worth it. Because I don't want to just be talking about, like a real important subject and then it'd be, 5 people. Hello, what's up, Jesus? Now, everyone's welcome to chat. Yeah, reconnected. That's weird. I'm sitting here drinking coffee. Yeah, you see my videos though, you would laugh. You don't have to post stuff yourself. You can just watch. And some of the, like, my videos are hilarious. It's a lot like what I did on here, but a little bit different. Mr. X is in there watching one of his shows. He's watching Dexter now. Goodness gracious. Alright, so I guess I'll get off here for now. I think I'm going to try to come on here later and talk about a few things. I will be putting the topics in the title, and I'll try to pre-schedule the live so that we can talk about some stuff and see what you guys think I might cover when I come back on. So anybody that watches this, just in the comments or anything, just put down the type of content you think I should cover over here whenever, because I do the TikTok stuff, but I want it to be different. So anyways, I'll talk to you later. Love you, Sharon. Love y'all. If you're not good, like Mr. X said,